Beautiful friends, it is Leah. Today we are going to be getting a little bit more personal, a little bit more inspirational. I feel like I don't make videos enough like this, and I really want to start like being more personable with you guys. Stuff that I'm going to say in this video, I know so many people are going through as well. So I want to show my knowledge to you guys on what has helped me in life and has helped me become a better version of myself. So yeah, we're going to be a little bit more in depth with our feelings in this video. If you don't like that, I don't blame you. I understand if you want to dip, but I would really hope you guys would stick around because this stuff has truly helped me in my depressional thoughts, with my anxiety and all that stuff. So yeah, if you guys want to hear about the 5 habits that literally changed my life around, then definitely keep watching. First off, can we peep these cute little flowers in the back? No, they match my Crocs. I can't. First things first, flowers help with like self-love and self-help. They smell amazing and they bring life to a dark area. I love bringing light and life back into my apartment, my place. But these ones right here are a little bit more unique. They're by the brand Rose Forever, and they don't die. They do not die, they live forever. Well, okay, they live for about a year, and you might want to go purchase more, but what flowers live for a year? I will say that these smell so amazing. I just think that they're so adorable. This brand actually has so many different flower arrangements. If you're not into the pink color, they have so many different ones. Like, they even have black. I personally chose pink because I want to add more pink into my house, and I just think that these look amazing, and anytime people come over they compliment me on them. So shout out to Rose Forever. I will be linking them down below if you guys want to check them out, along with a discount code from me that you guys can use in the description as well. So first off, let me just give you guys like a little backstory and why I follow these habits now. And my anxiety personally is like one of those that like makes you feel like you're about to die, basically. Is everyone's like that, or am I just crazy? But because I've been struggling with it since I was 16, before I even knew what anxiety was, I feel like anxiety now is like a very popular thing that a lot of people struggle with now. Back when I was 16, it was not as widely talked about, not as widely like mentioned, so a lot of people didn't even know what anxiety was when they're going through these problems. Because I was struggling with anxiety and I didn't really know what it was, I did fall into a huge depression at 17 years old. That has stuck with me up until 24 years old, unfortunately. And there are good days, there are bad days, there are days where no one would even guess that I struggle with this. I want to be more honest with you guys and say that yes, I do struggle with depression. I know a lot of people do, especially with the times how they are now. It's like very hard to find those glimpses of happiness, but there is hope. These 5 habits have changed my life of what I've been going through from 17 to 24 years old. So I am greedy, girl. I want to share them with you guys because I know so many girls, so many guys struggle with depressional thoughts, fear, anxiety, stress, all that stuff. And with these 5 tips, I'm praying, I'm hoping that it can make an impact in your guys' life if you do decide to follow them. But anyway, I'm gonna hop into the 5 habits that have been changing my life and have been getting me on the road to cure my depression. I will say that I am not as depressed as I used to be, thank you to God. And I will say that I hardly, and I mean hardly, struggle with panic attacks and anxiety, which is so crazy. So the first tip that I started doing, and I know a lot of people ain't gonna like hearing this, but I noticed when I was depressed, I would literally sleep until 1 p.m, 2 p.m, 3 p.m. Didn't really matter, I'd sleep. I would genuinely look forward to falling asleep because that meant that I would get away from my problems. I'd get away from my issues. I wouldn't have to think about them. But the first habit that changed my life was waking up early and being productive. I know. Sometimes our bodies, when we're so depressed and struggle with anxiety, you're not even able to get out of bed. But you have to force yourself to get up. I know it hurts. I know it feels so dreadful. You feel like you physically cannot. You have to force yourself to get up. When you allow yourself to just get up, you will feel so much better internally with just doing that. So I would get out of bed in the morning, and the first thing that I would think is, man, I'm so thankful to be alive. Try to stay as thankful as possible. Personally, for me, I am a Christian, so I do hold on to a lot of faith, and I do like giving my thanks to God. I know a lot of people have different opinions and different outlooks, but find something during the day that you can be so thankful for, especially when you first wake up. The second habit that has helped me 110%, and I know a lot of people are not gonna like hearing this one either, but it is getting some type of exercise in. For me, I notice when I'm doing my worst with my anxiety and my depression, it's because I'm just allowing my body just to be still. And I'm not saying go out and go get a gym membership. That's very intimidating. Trust me, I'm very aware. So something that I would start doing is just going on daily walks, whether that could be walking in your backyard for you. If you're too afraid to step outside of your front door, that's completely understandable. Back in the day when I was younger, I would just walk around my pool in my parents' backyard. But now I am a little bit more bolder to step outside and walk in my neighborhood. But when I tell you that just moving my body around and not staying stagnant has helped just my mental growth, it has helped me physically, obviously, because exercising can help you on the inside and outside. So girl, go exercise, or just go on a walk. Move your body, get your blood rolling, get out there. The third habit that I did that has helped me so much is kindness. Kindness. One, being kind to myself, but also being kind to others. When I am in these depressional ruts, I notice that I am grouchy, I am mean, I don't want people near me. Even on the days when I feel like that, I don't let those thoughts control me, because I don't want to be that person. I don't want to be this angry, grumpy person that hurts people's feelings because of what I'm going through. And yes, that's going to happen, and it's really important to have people around you who will understand, you know, that you are going through some things. And it's not you doing that, but it's just like your emotions controlling how you feel. Something I do that is very, very little, telling somebody, how are you? Literally, how are you? And it's so simple. When I'm making somebody else's day, it honestly, in a way, makes my day, and it like boosts my mood. Something about being kind to others has taught me how to be kind to myself. Just putting that energy out has just reflected back to me. Because I've been choosing kindness every single day, I have been receiving kindness back from people. With my depression, if anybody treats me a different way, I automatically think like hatred towards myself, and I start to fall back into that deep hole. But I noticed that you are a reflection of what you give out, and people are going to respect you and treat you back the way that you want to be treated if you are who you would like to be treated as. I have people, you know, who are mean to me, who don't like me, who have stuff to say about me to people. Yeah, it kind of bugs. But I still, every single time I have an encounter with one of those people, I will say my truth, but I will stick with kindness. I'm not going to go off on you. I'm not going to say things that are ugly about you. I will not. I'm going to stick to kindness, always. The fourth thing that has strongly helped me with my depression, my anxiety, is the sun and nutrition. And I ain't saying eat healthy, girl, because that would be me being a fraud, because I eat pretty bad. But I will say that I notice what we put in our bodies going to determine the mood, is going to determine how you feel for that day. You could feel nauseous, bloated, all this stuff because you're filling your body with the wrong things. I did start cutting back on not the food I like, because girl, food makes me happy, so why would I rip that from myself? I did rip myself from eating 3 unhealthy meals per day. And I know with depression, a lot of the times you cannot eat. Trust me, I've been there. I lost a lot of weight. But I would recommend, even if you cannot eat, try to find something that is going to fuel your body to boost your energy up. Along with that comes the sun. I notice when I do not see the sun, I am just a mess. I am literally a mess. I need to see the sun at least once a day. That's why every single day I will leave my house at least once, just so I can see the sun, or I could feel the sun on me, and it just shows me like, okay, Leah, you like made it to another day. you're here, you're alive, like let the sun reflect on my skin. It just feels so good. And I know that getting sun, vitamin D is very, very good and important for people who struggle, well, just for people in general, but if you struggle with mental health, seeing the sun every single day boosts your energies. And even if it's for 5 minutes, go sit outside in a chair for 5 minutes, read, play on your phone, whatever you gotta do. But if you just let yourself see the sun once a day, game changing, swear. I swear. And if you don't want to eat healthy, you don't want to see the sun, take vitamins. I would recommend taking vitamins. I have never been on an antidepressant. I have never been on anxiety medication. As much as they were pushed to me, I really didn't want to rely on medication. If you are on medication, that is on you. I'm not hating on it, but personally for me, what I was comfortable with, I didn't want to rely on those. I will link a lot of different vitamins that I like down below so you guys can go check them out. Of course, vitamin D is very important. Vitamin C, all those vitamins, they're very important for us. So I'm gonna link some good vitamins down below. But if you cannot see the sun and you just don't want to eat, you know, a nutritious meal per day, I totally understand. I'm gonna link some vitamins. They're very easy. You just chew them, swallow. And the last and final thing that has helped me a lot is looking forward to my future. That's what gives me hope. That's what keeps me going, is keep moving and keep looking forward and keep trying your best. Stop knocking yourself down. Some days I do horrible and some days I do amazing, but I just keep looking forward to the future. I just keep pushing myself, because when you have something to look forward to, whether that is a goal that you make for yourself, whether it's bettering your life for yourself, whether it's finishing college degrees, finishing a task at your job, whatever it is, find something during the day to look forward to. Treat yourself at the end of the day. If you want to say, hey, by this time at night, I'm going to treat myself to this, it will push you to get through all the days. And if you do the 4 steps before this one, I promise you, you will be looking at a lot brighter days. I will say though, you have to put your heart into change. You have to put your brain and your whole being into the thought of, I want to change this. This depression, this anxiety does not define who I am, and I'm going to reach for better and I'm going to try. And when I told myself those things, I have been seeing a lot more better effects. So yeah, like I said, these are 5 things that worked for myself. Can I guarantee that they will work for you? No, I can't. I'm not a doctor. But I will promise you that if you do them, you will see a little bit of a change. And even if it's a little bit of a change, a little bit is a lot when you have depression. I'm going to be leaving some information, some phone numbers that you guys can call when you're going through some stuff. And my DMs are always open on Instagram, on Twitter. Y'all can meet me over there and we can have a discussion. You guys are my friends and I am a friend to you. Please never hesitate. This definitely was a little bit more personal video, but I want to keep doing stuff like this on my channel. Here and there, you know, not everything's about clothes, not everything's about fashion. We are living real lives out here, y'all. So don't mind me just trying to spread positivity and push people to be the best version of themselves. Push myself to be the best version of myself. Like always, stay safe, stay positive, and make sure to check out Rose Forever. Like always, stay safe, stay positive, and I'll be so blessed to see y'all in my next one. Bye, you guys.